Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And this is Fringe Season 2, Episode 13. Eddie unfortunately had to go, so we're just going to get this one done because it should be pretty fun. We'll catch up. I'm very excited though. Last episode had a lot of Walter growth, and we saw some interesting concepts come to life, especially the fact that Yetis exist in Sasquatch, but yay! And maybe Mike will get that episode. Soon. You know, that would probably be like his, holy grail for the show, would be getting that. Especially because, as we always joke, I actually got Momin, so like, happy.
There's only one way to find out.
What happens?
Getting a Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, then we should just keep watching. So thanks for joining us. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1.
We have a terrorist, don't we?
The way he's wearing his pants is crazy. Is that supposed to show his like icon, like a terrorist signal?
I don't know.
Petroleum?
Whoa, hold on.
Oh yeah, definitely terrorist. Why is he sweating?
Gonna be a nice one today.
Yeah, I think so.
That guy's a terrorist.
You don't look so good.
Or is it a virus?
Uh-oh. Go cough on some people, dude.
Hey, Linda, I think something's wrong with that guy.
He works here, that guy.
You have to sign in?
Linda, call 911.
Don't you dare give that man mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
No. Bro, you're going too slow. Oh, he did it.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Bro, you haven't done enough yet. Keep going.
Is he a virus? Is he a zombie?
Oh!
Well, that's the virus. Spore virus. I hope you watch The Last of Us, because we're about to get an episode.
May I help you?
Finds his fun badge.
Yes, I'm looking for someone who seems to have gotten lost.
Walter's here.
What school is he from?
He's not from any school, he's a man.
A special needs individual.
You have no idea.
What happened to them?
They all died, young lady. Horrible and most likely painful deaths. You see,
The
when
teacher's
you
like,
open new doors,
do you
there is
work
a
here?
price to pay. You look under your bed, and lo and behold, you find a monster, and you're immediately eaten. Now, if you hadn't looked for the monster, you wouldn't have found it, and you'd still be happy in your bed.
Bro, this is crazy.
And your endeavor will
At least
serve
one
as a
person in this group is like,
valuable
I'm gonna be a
lesson
scientist now.
Do you work here?
for-
I'm a season pass holder.
I have no right to revoke my membership.
Walter, you terrified those kids.
Oh no. Oh god, no, they're here.
I mean, he already sprayed.
I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
Courier rode up with him. Which one's Mike?
Courier.
He's sitting right over.
He's gone.
He doesn't feel good, does he?
I mean, he literally kissed the dude.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Walked into Vitas Petrol at 7:30 this morning and his veins ruptured.
Oh, I see.
What's the weird camera artifacts? I noticed them in the last episode too.
Yeah. I wonder if it's related to anything, you think?
John, not John.
Oh god. He just saved himself so hard.
Building must be quarantined immediately.
Oh no. Damn.
Quarantine the building, Agent Burroughs.
He knows.
That's fucking rough, dude. Peter was already sick once, and the incubation period seems like a couple hours.
The CDC is here.
Did you see a police officer?
Get to work.
I was just thinking, there really are like the spec ops of nerds.
Well, he was closest to him. He was right over the guy.
You were there too, Carl. You were there next to the courier.
Uh-oh.
And Devin.
Uh-oh.
And Vincent. They shut down the airflow.
Yeah, they did.
Detective Castle to take care of it.
Arnold McFadden, Field Director, CDC. I understand you've got 2 people up there. Get a team into the lobby, get blood work underway, cut a 2-block radius with barriers.
He's like, I've been waiting for this.
I'll need at least half a dozen of those samples, young man.
Excuse me, who are you?
And take me to your centrifuge.
Agent Boyles. Walter has been arrested.
Oh no.
I understand you're wanting to assist, Doctor, but I have a great deal of experience with pathogens.
And I was chairman of biochemistry at Harvard.
Ooh.
And have little patience for small-minded bureaucrats.
Oh my god.
No matter what your impressions are of Dr. Bishop, I assure you he's a valuable asset.
See? Absolute homie.
Best mid boss.
Hubert, We'll escort Dr. Bishop to his lab with samples that you will not let out of your sight.
Cuber.
Super reasonable.
Pajamas off and...
Your pajamas on.
Want to call your sister?
Oh.
Just let her know what's going on.
What do you make of this?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
What's happening to me?
Push her down the stairs.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna close this door and seal it off.
I don't know, the courier died maybe a half hour after giving Van de Kamp.
Okay, there's time frame.
But she didn't get any of the blood on her.
You don't know that for
She
sure.
didn't. She was nowhere near him when he died, which means we could all have it.
But we don't know that.
Can I talk to you in private, Mr. Ames?
He doing it?
I don't think he's doing it.
Okay, I know Mr. Van de Kamp was here to see you.
He came here to sell me some information from one of our competitors. It's a very competitive business, Agent Dunham. I know what I did breaks a dozen federal laws, but I'd rather go to prison than die here.
Well, it may be too late to trade one for the other now.
Ooh.
No, viruses are not people, Astrid. But they seem to have minds of their own.
Strain won't isolate. The sample was too fragile.
You able to get a hold of Rachel?
No. I didn't try.
What? What's up with that?
She just went through all the stuff with me in the hospital and she's still having nightmares about me being
Olivia, she wants to hear from you if you're gonna die.
We are gonna get out of this.
I thought that was the point of having people who care about you in your life. To have someone to talk to when you're scared.
Too real right now.
She's out. The receptionist.
What?
What in the horror movie is happening right now?
Oh god, got blood on his hands. Oh!
And quarantine's broken. That's a big problem.
He didn't have any cuts.
It's bloodborne.
Peter, be careful.
On his face.
Well, there's your good sample.
Now she's freaking out.
Yep.
Peter, no!
Can't wait any longer.
Stop it! Get away from him
I got
now!
his blood on me. If I wasn't infected before, I probably am now.
Peter, this is insane!
Rent the car keys. Never take anything into a negotiation that can land you in jail.
Toss it through the window.
Broils!
Hey, look, a briefcase.
This virus wants to spread itself, but in order to do so, it needs other organisms to infect.
The virus wants to get outside.
The virus compelled her to leave the building. It wanted to get outside.
That's a crazy virus.
Among other things in the briefcase, we found a drill core sample from an exploratory oil dig. This is our virus.
Why are they selling that?
Came from 10 miles down.
Wow.
I believe we're in the presence of a 75,000-year-old terror, one that might have been responsible for wiping out the Ice Age mammals.
Ooh.
Oh.
You allowed to hug in an HVAC suit?
It's not an HVAC suit. What do you want?
Call the State Department.
Hazmat?
There's an
Get
H
approval
involved.
for level 6 eradication.
What?
Damn, they're gonna purge the building. That's crazy.
He's starting to bleed out his nose. Because he's around people.
If you're infected, the solution will turn black. You're clear.
We'll be in touch.
All right, next.
Don't forget
is
I'm the
Peter,
FBI.
and then Olivia.
Peter knows he's infected. Oh, come on, dude. Why are you doing that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay. Let's get this first group downstairs. You guys, come with me. Let's go.
Or is it the virus?
Trying to get him out.
Peter Bishop. Wait, stop. He's bleeding from the nose. He's infected.
Just have to get outside.
Stop him.
Oh.
Just have to get outside.
I knew it. Damn it.
That's crazy. The virus can make him do that.
Oh god, this guy's black.
Look at me. Just look at me. I'm fine. Just look at me.
This is painful to watch.
Olivia. Olivia!
What do you do?
He's gonna jump.
Oh, he can't die.
Peter's infected.
Peter?
Yeah, the test was wrong.
What was that about Peter?
Oh.
Trying to cure right now.
Kimball, the State Department has authorized us to have the Army move in and contain the rest.
The army?
This model is based on just one of those people getting out and infecting someone on the outside. What solution do you propose, Agent Dunham?
He's right.
Yeah. Look,
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Yeah! You think this is right when Pandemic the game came out on iPhone? Madagascar closed the ports pretty quick.
Walter will figure something out. We're gonna be fine.
Oh.
We can't let Peter die again.
Again?
He said it.
Walter, do you remember this morning? Despite the odds, 18 of them came back to their families.
The rest died of scurvy. We're still here. 75,000 years ago, a virus here wiped the planet clean. Then life resumed. Ash.
Estrogen.
No. Ash.
Oh. How's that work?
Quick, everybody smoke!
The biggest one
Who's got cigarettes?
in the last 25 years.
Suffocate it.
Sulfur. Sulfur.
There's
Oh,
milk.
horseradish. Grab that.
I can't have sulfur.
This should attack.
Everyone eats some horseradish.
Bro, that's crazy. No.
Astrid's such a homie.
Yeah. Change him to. Yay. He uses his own phone.
I'm sorry, Agent Dunham, we just don't have that long. That glass isn't gonna hold much longer.
Oh, Peter.
What if we could buy you some time? What are you thinking? Fentanyl gas.
What? What?
We could have a gas truck here in 10 minutes.
That's a thing.
And it's 10 minutes away?
This one's down, and I can't risk sending any more of my people inside to turn it on.
Then I'll do it.
It's like a fire hose of fentanyl.
I'm so confused. Liquid open. What is happening?
This is a thing? Did you know that?
No! I don't understand.
Oh.
Shoot him in the foot.
Listen, you locked me in here.
Damn.
Yeah, neat nut shot.
She didn't bring like Ziploc cuffs or anything? Oh, damn.
Yeah, Peter, fight it.
He's gonna go shoot the glass.
I understand you have operational authority here, but there are people in there that are like family to me.
Aww.
Another 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
This is crazy.
It's gonna happen.
Fans are on. You're a go.
Well, Walter will enjoy this.
Put their helmets on.
Oh.
Put this on.
What?
See for what?
Like, what's the efficacy of this? Like,
I don't.
Can you overdose on airborne fentanyl?
You probably can, which is why I have no idea this is a thing.
Finger on the trigger.
Crazy. Here, have some cure.
Yeah, they actually gave him a shot. You see that? Seeing her.
Because she's there.
Oh.
You weren't yourself.
It's lucky for me that you were.
Yeah. When are they gonna get together?
Inside.
What did you mean
upstairs,
again?
When you said, I can't let Peter die again, what did you mean by that?
Is this gonna be the climax of season 2?
Some things are meant to be left alone.
The secret comes out.
It has to be. And they were just bonding too, and now he just was like, "Nope, can't tell you shit."
I like that one.
That was a
I
great
liked
episode. So obviously this was a bottle episode.
Most of them, like, no, because like the overarching thing I've noticed here is that like most of the stories are like single episode, like monster of the week kind of thing. But like this one, I think had more character growth than the last episode.
It showed sacrifice. Peter was willing to once he realized
Olivia was willing to sacrifice.
Peter was.
Walter.
It's because they're all
Astrid.
How close they've all grown to each other.
Yeah.
Royal said it best. They're family. Olivia obviously has no family besides her sister, and she wasn't willing to call her sister in time and to tell her something. Peter's family is Walter. Walter's Peter. Astrid we don't really know too much about. And Broyles, we learned he went through a divorce and he has a kid, but he's kind of estranged. So everyone is kind of.
It's really the work family.
It's really the work family comes through and is big for them, and because of what they deal with and the stuff, they're a little bit more bonded than most work families. I enjoyed it. The virus itself was crazy. I love how they gave the virus a mind. It was like a parasite where it wants to do certain things, because that is like there is a parasite out there that I'm pretty sure it's an ant that sits on a leaf and then a rabbit eats it, and then or a bird eats it, and then that's how it continues to cycle by propagating itself. And virus want to do the same thing, find multiple hosts to keep propagating itself.
It was weird that there was like no actual like incubation period to death. It was kind of like the death was waiting for other people around.
It's an
which is a crazy thing for a virus to do.
Oh yeah, and the big thing, having its own mind and taking over people was crazy. The Livia versus Peter fight, showed that she can't fight him when she's in her right mind because she doesn't want to hurt him. She'd win, obviously, but she can't. And she even pulled a gun on him. I'm gonna have to talk about fentanyl gas because
that was wild.
Crazy.
There's no way that's real.
I gotta look that up right now.
Well, they said it was like liquid fentanyl that they kind of just like aerosoled into the vents. So like, I guess. I don't know if that's like. I feel like it would kill people. I feel like there's no way to measure that to be knockout gas.
Russia uses fentanyl gas, but 100. Oh, that was the opera house.
Opera house.
You ever hear of the opera house with a bunch of the militants took over the opera house in Russia, and then they killed 115 hostages? Not the militants, but the Russians.
No.
They tried. You should read about that.
They used fentanyl gas.
Yeah, it's a Chechen rebels at a Moscow theater.
Oh,
you know about that one?
Chechen rebels.
Yep. So it technically.
Crazy.
It killed. That's what killed 115. So we were right. It can kill people. They just kind of glossed over that, but that's fine. I mean,
there's no way to measure the dosage out when you're just flooding a building with extremely like high concentrated opiates.
That's crazy. And it wasn't even like terrorist. It was like an ancient virus that took out the Ice Age, creatures. Basically, was found in a fossil fuel. And this might have been an episode.
Well, that's like actually like a big scare of the ice caps melting.
Well, you were going to find like hidden viruses and stuff. And the only thing that killed those hidden viruses was sulfa, basically, coming out.
Which was such a crazy thing, but all right.
I love how it's horseradish too in the end of it saves the day. This was a great one.
Horseradish, they say if you have a bite of horseradish every day, it is good for you.
And I will say the CDC guy was like the first, this is like the first team up we've had with like another organization inside like the government that I'm like, that guy was totally valid on everything he did.
Yeah.
So most of the time I'm like, they're dicks, but he's like, I need to contain the quarantine.
Like, we're all gonna die in 2 weeks if I don't kill these people.
He's so right, and everything he's doing is protocol. He doesn't know the Fringe teams. He's not being like, I need to take over because I'm badass. He's like, I need to save lives.
He's CDC. He just cares about. There's no like. I feel like, and I'm saying this with absolutely no knowledge. I feel like if you're running the CDC, like field teams like that, I feel like you're not like egotistical. You're just like, I don't want the world to die.
He was basically saying we have no symptom blockers and no cure, so we can't risk it for right now. But I have to point out that the data showed that Madagascar was fine. I love that.
Crazy. Was Greenland fine too? I didn't know.
I should check. I don't think so. But it just shows that that game Pandemic probably was taken off because this is 2009. This episode 2008, which is when the iPod Touch was pretty big, moving into the iPhone. And that game was like the biggest game for those things.
You said 2010 on the menu.
Okay, so 2010. But still, that was still one of the bigger games in 2010 was Pandemic. So it's funny how they maybe snuck that in as an Easter egg. And I'm curious to see how this is going to keep going because Astrid is aware of Peter dying.
We got that little plot progress piece that we've been waiting to figure out when that's going to get dropped.
I want to see what they do. They really need to put their foot.
I feel like Astrid's going to mention something.
They put their foot to the pedal with like the story relating to what's happening. And I feel like that was maybe a push.
I'm feeling skip episode. Astrid drops a hint. The episode after that, skip episode. Whoever she leaked it to is going to ask him. He's going to be like, no, you can't know. And then come the finale, it's going to be like, because Peter, you're from another dimension.
Because we've been promised another war against the other dimension where we have to assume there's doppelgangers and people look like us. Like the big plot of the show and the big pushing is probably that war and seeing what's happening. Now, my theory is, so there's a Walter in each universe. Maybe that universe is Walter, to the opposite of what Belle did and put Belle in prison.
What if Belle was just Walter from the other dimension?
That'd be crazy. We gotta keep watching to find out. Yeah, I'm very excited to find out though. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I mean, the character development for Walter is great too. In this one, he comes through as somebody who just wants to save his son and save everyone.
I feel like Astrid's gonna die at some point.
Astrid can't die. We can't let that happen.
Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like Astrid's gonna die. She's too pure.
Oh, I like her. She's Walter's friend.
That's why.
Oh my god, if she dies, it's gonna be because the other universe Walter kills her. Is that like his lab assistant?
Oh damn.
Is she like a foil to his old lab assistant?
Oh, damn.
Oh, man. We're going to have to
Yeah,
keep
Aster's
watching.
dead, dude.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Astrid may die. We're going to find out next time, maybe. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
This was Fringe. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Patreon for full length. This is a Patreon show that was picked by you guys. So if you're new here and you want to support this through Patreon, it is appreciated. Otherwise, make sure you comment. Let us know your favorite other theories. It's a really great episode. I just hope, we don't have any more virus, because virus type episodes skeeve me out. So I work in healthcare. I was like, where are the masks? Where's the isolation?
Yeah, you
gear?
work COVID. You're traumatized.
I'm like, why? We'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodles.